And we're back. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties there. We're back live here now with Simon, who's going to lead a warm-up. So let's get started. We've done our introduction. So Simon, show us a typical dynamic warm-up that you do with your groups, and obviously introduce yourself. Tell us where you're based and where you normally do your running, and any information you want to share with us.
Okay. So I'm Simon. I work at Vale. I do the running group on Vale, 6:30 by the Vale Stadium. You know, anyone, any ability can come and join me. I'm friendly, I'm approachable. We do have some runners that are quite fast-paced, good ability, but apart from that, I'll stay back and look after you, not a problem. Yeah, so you know, I've been doing it for almost 4.5, 5 years now. I got into running because I've obviously been overweight, unfit. My son came along, and of course it made it even harder to try and keep up with my son. So I was when I first started running, I was 21 stone, and I got down to 13, 12 originally.
Wow.
Put a bit of weight back on, as you can see, but down to because of the COVID and not being able to train as much as I'd like to. I did have my name down for the London Marathon this year, which got cancelled, obviously. Fingers crossed, 4th of October. Who knows? But come on, hopefully. But yeah, I'll do like the 10Ks, Birmingham 10K, Birmingham half. I've done the Wolverhampton half about 4 times. I've done the Cathedrals Castle run twice, which is a fantastic run, 10-mile run, all cross country, tremendous views. But yeah, I love running. It's the running bug. Like Tad said, I've got a bag with me. I can carry a camel pouch in it as well, with lots of water, lots of fluids. Got plenty of pockets for my gels. So you know, if I'm getting a bit thirsty, I can crack open the gel or have a drink on my camel bag. But yeah, I love running. Absolutely adore running now. So yeah, well, I'll do my dynamic stretches and we'll get cracking.
Yeah, brilliant. So Simon, before Simon starts, we're going to try and get Simon back to where he was when he started. So that mentality back there. So when you started, any information that you want to share with our audience watching, please do share it. It's like, we want to go back to basics now. I know Simon's done some great running, but he's going to remember his time. He's going to hopefully share that information with you. So let's get started. First dynamic warm-up, whatever you choose to do, Simon.
Okay, so first we'll start, just bring that foot forward.
Yeah.
I'm going to rotate that ankle.
Okay, so those who can see that, he's got his foot in the air. He's doing some circles on the ankle. He's keeping his balance.
Keeping those arms out at your side to keep your balance. So you can take it one way and then go back the other. And you bring that leg back down, and do the same with the other foot. Same again, trying to keep your balance. If you do find you're struggling, bring that foot to the floor. Let's keep that toe touching the floor. Rotate the other way. And we'll come back to the ground, and we're just going to do some foot raises with the foot. Again, arms out to your side, keeping that balance if you can.
Yeah, you can see he's got his arms out to his side for balance, helping him.
Calves, warm up your shins, make sure you get no shin splints. Just bring that leg down, same again the other foot.
Brilliant. If we move back a touch, Simon, so that we can get in a bit of the sun and then we can see your feet better. That's perfect.
So again, we're carrying that foot. Same again, up and down, raise up and down, nice and steady. Nothing stupid, nothing mental at the moment in time. Nice and steady. Keeping that balance. And we'll come back down. Next we're going to do some front lunges. Come back up and just rotate that leg every time. Come down and come back up. If you can't take it all the way down to the ground, then take it down as much as you can and then stop. Couple more.
Brilliant. I hope you're joining in. Remember, do it to your ability, like Simon said. And this is a great little dynamic warm-up.
2 more of the leg. One more other side. Okay, next thing we do is just going to open those hips up while I raise that leg up. Bring that knee out. Both sides. Going to open the barn door, as I say.
Yeah, open the barn door, open the gate. Yep.
You're going to open up those hips. Release those hips, release the muscle in your hips.
Brilliant.
One more.
That's fab.
And come back down to your side, and we're going to close the barn door, bring them back in.
Ali,
As says, if you need any tips, I'm on Facebook.
Yep.
If you're on Facebook, I can help you out as much as I can. I will do.
Absolutely, yeah. So all the run leaders on the Run Birmingham page, you can link into the Active Wellbeing Society as well. And yeah, any hints and tips, anything you want to put in the comments today, please do so. We will try and monitor the comments as well.
And last one, we'll do some high kicks.
High kicks, yep.
Step forward, push that leg as high as you can.
That's great. I can never get my kicks that high there, mate. So really good. Just getting them head high there. That's fantastic. A nice stretch for the hamstrings.
One tip I'll give you for your running is make sure you've got the right trainers. It's a big thing. The trainers I had at first weren't the best. But obviously as I progressed and got further distance, change up for some better ones. That's it really for my dynamic stretching. So we're going to just shake it off and then get ready to carry on.
Brilliant. So Ali, I know you're watching there. Some of those could be used for football as well, but we runners do them as well. So it's great. So I'm going to start the program. We're going to do an introduction from Joe Wiley, and it's week 7, run number 3. So hopefully you've done run 1 and run 2 of week 7 already. Whether you've done that virtually with us, whether you've done that on yourself by yourself, just make sure you're ready to do this 25-minute run. And remember, if you're not up to week 7, we've got other weeks that you can follow online, so please do look back at the videos and join in and catch up. Yeah, and do this. It'll be replayed later. You can watch it on YouTube, you can watch it on the Facebook page and the website, so yeah, it can be replayed and done at your time. So let's do the introduction.
Hi, it's Joe again, and welcome to week 7 of Couch to 5K. This is an impressive schedule that you're keeping to at the moment, so congratulations, well done at this point. The idea this week is that you do 3 runs. You have 3 runs to do before you can move on to the next stage. That is very important. And we'll begin, as ever, with a nice brisk warm-up. 5-minute walk, off you go. So at this point, can I just congratulate you on what you've achieved so far? We're moving into a different phase, I guess, from here on in. Today you're going to be running for 25 minutes non-stop, and the beauty of Couch to 5K up until now is that there have been lots of little challenges, a series of challenges, blocks of running time for you to conquer, and then you have the reward of a rest. So it might be daunting just faced with the prospect of a long period of running. I know myself, I found it incredibly daunting. What you might want to do is mix it up a little bit, change your mindset. Maybe if you've been running on a treadmill up until now, then you might want to venture into a park. Or if you've already been doing the park, then maybe try and change your route, think of different ways, different places to go. Maybe try and recruit a buddy if you can do that. Sometimes it helps to have somebody running along with you. Just anything that you can think of to help break the monotony. Make sure that you've already completed the runs for week 1 to 6 before you even attempt this week, otherwise it might all be a little bit too much for you. But basically, well done, you're great, you're going to be even greater and fitter.
Fabulous, thanks for the introduction there.
So the 5 minutes are now
We're going to catch up with Simon, just tighten the phone, make sure it doesn't rotate on you.
Because you've done all the hard work before, you've been training right up until this point, and this is going to be fine, trust me.
Thank you, Ali.
Off you go.
So it's 5 minutes. We'll catch up with Simon. He's on his walk. So keep it brisk, make sure your heart rate goes nice and high, and we're going to go into the canals where it's going to be nice and flat. He has got some bridges today to contend with, so that will raise his heart rate up a bit higher, but I'm sure he's used to running the canals now.
I run the canals because they're fantastic. The nature and the views and the sights I really enjoy. The people you see on the canal as well.
Yeah.
You know, especially early mornings. Take a morning out, take a morning back. There's a lot of respect on the canal where if I'm coming to a bridge, if I'm running someone on the bike, they'll stop and meet through first.
Yeah.
And you see the canal bar just coming up and down, like say good morning, hello. Really good. What sound is the canal bar going?
Yeah, I can hear one. So we're joining the canal here. This is the Port Loop entrance, and we're going to head towards the Soho Loop today. So I'm having a little bit of difficulty with the camera here, but I'll sort that out while Simon carries on. Just sort the camera out, Simon. Just turning the camera to tighten it, sorry guys, apologies. I'm just tightening it here so we get a nice steady view. Okay, that's better. There's Simon. Let's catch up with him, let him know how long he's got. So we're on the canals now. We're going to cross over to the other side, and then we're going to start the Soho Loop from there. Those who are watching, apologies, I'm not running today. Simon's doing the running, I'll be doing the filming today. Hoping my back gets better so I can do the final run with you guys. Those who've been with me from the start, thank you very much for taking part in our virtual Couch to 5K. It's been great to be out, to be able to go out and do runs, whether you're doing the runs alone, whether you're doing it with your family member, whether you're out in the garden, whether you're out on the street, wherever you are. If you've got some views, it really does help. Beautiful views like this today. That's it. Brilliant. Over this bridge, and then we're ready to join the Soho Loop. And those of you who know the Soho Loop, it's a nice, hopefully quiet little loop around here that we can use, and we'll be coming back around on the main line canal back to our start point. So we're still on the 5-minute brisk walk, nearly there now, just over this bridge. See, Simon's kept it nice and brisk. He's got to the start point just by the 5 minutes. Brilliant. That's great. And now I'll turn here. Check on the time. And off we go, Simon. Simon's gone. He's got his first bridge as a little warm up there.
So the 5 minutes are now nearly up, and we are going to get ready to run.
Just nice and steady up the hillside. Go for it.
Because you've done all the hard work before. You've been training right up until this point, and this is going to be fine. Trust me. If you're ready, off you go.
That's it. He's gone. He started his 25 minutes. We're going to enjoy the views today. So get distracted where you are. Have a look around. Enjoy the views. Start off nice and slow. Remember, it's a 25-minute run, and as you're passing people, just pass people safely, trying to keep your distance. Simon, I'll try and clear the way for you. Ahead. Thank you. Got a runner behind me, thank you. Thank you. Runner coming behind me, thank you. So there he goes. Just cleared the way for him. Make sure he has his distance. Lots of people out today. Nice to see the canals are being used. We've got walkers, we've got runners, we've got cyclists. people making the most of their exercise as a family, enjoying. Thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoy your walk. Oh, like the other day, we're back on my old hunting ground. So this is where I grew up. This is where I started my walks and runs. So I love this. I love the Soho Loop. You know, it reminds me of my childhood as well. I grew up in the area, having been at the All Saints Park, which we're going to pass through shortly, where I did a lot of my cricket and football as a child, and enjoyed many a long evening playing out there with friends and family. We're really close to the city here, so not far from the jewellery quarter, and it's a gem of a little loop, especially for the runners that use it here and the cyclists. You can get around here. We're going to pass through the old city hospital, Dudley Road Hospital as it used to be called then. So the back of there. So Simon, have you run this route before?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
The first big cottage you had a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of testing bridges here, which are a lot steeper than your normal bridges on this route. So the rest of it's pretty flat. But yeah, those two bridges do test you. There's another one coming up ahead, which we'll get to shortly. Yeah. So if you heard that, so what he's doing is getting on his balls of his feet there, and he's pushing his arms, driving his arms back, elbows 90 degrees, and he's trying to power up the hill. The best way to get up the hill is power up that hill, and then you can use the downhill section to recover. But yeah, getting up that hill, getting that hill out of the way. You can see Simon's pretty stable down the core now. It's looking really good. So there's no sideward roll, there's no sideward movement. His head is nice and steady. His arms are next to his chest, thank you. Arms are in front of his chest. Yeah. His arms are not going sideways across the body. They're going forward and backwards, just like his legs. So you're working together. That's what we need to do. Arms and legs in unison, getting you through. I've got a cyclist behind me. Simon, yeah? Okay. Lovely views of the canal. Good. Here's one of the bridges that we mentioned earlier. Okay, so he's taking his deep breaths in. I can hear him. He's filling the lungs with oxygen. He's getting ready for that hill, and he's going to power up. So watch his technique as he goes up the hill. Okay, he's speeding up. He's on his balls of his feet. His arms are driving back. His head's still upright. He's not leaning forwards. There you go. Nicely done, Simon. Nicely done. He's using the downhill section to recover. Yeah, he's slowing it down now. He's slowed it down from. He's looking great.
Possibly. You should now have a fairly steady rhythm that you're into as you're running along. Don't go too fast. It's not a sprint. It's just a nice, steady pace that you're looking for. Keep on.
Yeah, he's gone back down to his steady pace, like Joe Wiley has just said. It's not a race, it's not a sprint. It's a gentle jog along the canals, enjoying the views, taking in that beautiful view of the sun, heading towards the sun.
When I do my runs, I'm using
Yeah.
pace,
Yeah,
so I can attempt to keep a nice steady pace then.
yeah. So,
My recovery as well.
Fab. So those who didn't hear that, he has got a watch to aid him. He keeps a steady pace, helps his recovery with that, so he can keep glancing at his watch, making sure that he's not going too fast. He's controlling his tempo, and he just needs to get through the 25 minutes at a very controlled rate. So some runners start off slow and they get faster as their body warms up, the muscles get nice and loose, your mind starts getting ready for the longer exercise. It'll make it easier, start switching things in your body, help you do that longer run. Now Simon loves his long runs. He's got his pack, so he's more of an endurance runner than a sprinter, and he's done some great runs. And once we are out of lockdown, I'm sure Simon will be preparing for his run in October, did you say?
Yeah, 4th of October.
4th of October.
Before the lockdown came into effect, it was up to 22 mile.
Yeah.
So that's obviously with the bag. But yeah, hopefully 4th of October.
Fingers crossed Simon gets back on track with his running and these challenges that he set himself. And remember, this is his challenge, yeah? You've all got your own personal challenges, whether that's your first 5k like we're doing today, whether you're going to take it on beyond that and go up, or whether you're comfortable at 5k, or whether you just like going out for half an hour. Half an hour is what the doctor tells us to do, and that's what we'll be doing today as well. So half an hour of moderate exercise sets us up for the evening and the day and the weekend ahead, really. Just passing the old centre of the earth, wildlife, Birmingham Black Country Wildlife Base here, and a great place where we've done some litter picking around the canal. So we use the Polly Roger that we just passed, which is a plastic boat made from recycled plastics found in the River Thames, made into a lovely boat here, and using that boat to come along the canals and clean up the canals and pick up any plastic waste, any litter that we've done. So before we went into lockdown, we had some plans to work and do some more litter picking around here. There's other groups that we work with, like Good Gym, who come out and do great work along the canals. They pick up litter, they do some good, do some exercise along the stretch as well. So yeah, we love our canals, we love looking after our canals as well. We love enjoying them, using them for our runs, our walks, our cycling routes, and we want to keep them clean for all the people of Birmingham, really. And we're very proud of our canals. So Simon, what type of routes do you prefer?
I like Castlebow to Sutton Park.
Yeah.
It's hilly and also flat, so it's a bit very slow. I really enjoy.
Brilliant. So let Simon get ready for the next hill. So Simon just said he likes his Castlevale to Sutton because he's got all different terrains there. It's not just flat, he's got hills. So he's training, and he needs to take in some hills when he's training for his challenges. So it's a nice route that he's selected. So what do? Do you pre-plan your route, Simon, or do you go out and just explore?
Go out and explore. The best way to do it is find a route and get lost. Simple as.
Brilliant. So yeah, Simon's one of those ones who just likes to get out and run, and he's not really into planning too much. He just knows his rough whereabouts, where he needs to go to, and how long it would take. So he'll just go out on a route. Other people might want to plan a route. That's up to you. Some people prefer to go on a loop, so you might want to do a full loop so you're not repeating yourself. Others like to do an out and back. Yeah. So whatever you prefer, like you're doing today. If you're out on the street and you've gone out from your house down the street, go out for 12.5 minutes, and then at the halfway point turn around and come back 12.5 minutes. So that's your out and back.
You can't get lost because you've got to run back as well.
Yeah.
So no excuse.
Yeah. So we've got a couple of cyclists up ahead, Simon. You might want to stick. Yeah. Yeah, we can wait here. Then pass. Yeah, that's good. Keep going, Simon. Excellent. Fabulous. So you're doing great. You're doing well. You're going faster than I expected, mate. Because we passed the old Asylum Bridge and coming back onto the main line again. So yeah, Simon's doing great.
Now see me drop my arms on top of them. I have to stop the lactic acid in my shoulders and come on top of my neck. Just get relaxed again. Feeling nice and relaxed. Back into my swing again.
Fab. So though, if you missed that, every now and again he rolls out his shoulders, he relaxes the shoulders because he doesn't want them too tense. He's going to shake out that lactic acid that's built on there, and he's getting nice and loose on the run. Back on the main line, heading towards the city direction. He's done this really well, quicker than the halfway point, so he's doing so well. You might even get back down to Port Loop by the time we need to be done today. So nature's taken over this bit here, but we've still got enough space to run, and we've got enough space to pass people safely. But it looks lovely, doesn't it, Simon, out here today?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. In the morning you see the fish, some fish pop to water a few times.
Nice.
Some fishes as well.
We've seen quite a few herons on here in the morning, Sunday morning run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it's nice to see the wildlife, the birds, and it's looking lovely on a lovely evening today. And I hope you enjoying this so far, guys. And please do give us some likes for Simon, who's come out and volunteered today to help me out. So big kudos to Simon for being out here today. You know,
For me.
yeah. Any questions? Put them in the comments. Those who are watching this on the replay later,
So this is
drop
good.
the
You've already
comments in
done
then.
12.5 minutes so far, so you are pretty much halfway there.
He's
You're
halfway
doing really
there.
well. Running, by the way, it's not about speed unless you want to do a 100-meter dash or something. It's all about building stamina. These long runs,
Yeah.
these endurance runs, just make you feel great. That's what it's all about at the moment. So just keep your own pace going. Everyone has their own pace, and hopefully now you should have found it. So just keep up the good work.
So Simon just mentioned he's running to his pace, so he's not worried about the time or the distance he's covered. He's just running to his pace, and he's got his own pace on his watch that he knows that he's doing. You might have your own pace, so as Joe said, find that pace where it's comfortable, where you can talk to one another, keep it conversational. Remember, this is a social run. We're not out here trying to compete for Team GB or anything. We're just going to enjoy taking the views, be able to talk to one another, keep it excuse me. Fly down the throat. Clear the throat. Sorry about that. That's quite a few flies out here. It doesn't help that I'm fasting as well, so I've got a dry mouth anyway. But yeah, Simon's doing great. Back to Simon. So Simon's pacing himself. You know, every now and again you see he drops his arms, shakes them out. You know, you make sure nothing too rigid, everything's relaxed. So your shoulders remain high, your arms are tucked in front of your chest, your feet are landing parallel to your hips. He's not overstriding, his toes are pointing forwards. It generally it's all, you know, uniform down the core. That's really good to see. So that's one of the important bits, is keeping that core nice and stable and enjoying the run as you're going along. For those of you who have to take a break, take a break. There's no one saying that you have to keep going for 25 minutes. If you can't get the full 25 minutes in, take that walking break whenever you need to. Take a walking break for 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Hopefully that will bring your heart rate back down and you can go again.
This is the route down the Wolverhampton.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, Birmingham Black Country Half Marathon normally takes place in July. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be happening this year. It's one of the ones that we use and we love because we love running down the canals here. So I've done it about 3 times now. Simon, have you done it? Yeah, you've done it.
3 times.
Yeah, 3 times. So we really enjoy that. We're going to miss it this year, but we might have to do our own little Wolverhampton to Birmingham run then, and we'll get one of our virtual medals for you, Simon. Don't worry.
This is where I met roughly Kieran, and I caught up with him and he went, we've got. I was like, "Hey, keep it up here."
Well, Kieran is another level, and so yeah, each to their own ability. Like I said, let's keep it to our ability. Let's enjoy it for our ability. Make it fun, make it sociable, and keep your running buddies. Yeah, you might have people that run together at a similar pace. You might want to buddy up with them and go out for your long runs together. Now that we're allowed to meet with one person, you might want to meet your running buddy for that one run a day, whenever you can both coordinate after your job. Thank you, guys. Just speeding up past this so that the cyclists ahead can always stop for us. Thank you very much. Thank you. Brilliant, Simon, you're doing so well. I can see the bridge where we started up ahead. and he's still got 8 minutes to run. Okay, well done. We might have to go out a little bit more then. Yeah, you might want to go over the bridge, or you might want to go to the city direction for a bit and then turn back, and we'll come back towards the bridge.
You want to turn around?
Yeah, sure. So he's doing really well. You know, I kind of timed this so that it'd be a 25-minute around the Soho Loop, but he's made it in well under 20 minutes around the Soho Loop. So it's good going there, Simon. And we've got a few runners coming up ahead. Nice to see them out as well. We'll run past them safely. So you can see the city ahead now. You see the tall buildings, that's the city direction. So we can head towards the city for a little bit longer, taking some more views. Keep going, don't go over this bridge yet. Keep going under. I know, I saw you speed up and thought he's going for it. Okay. There you go, he's built him up. He's got the pace, he's powering up the hill, using his arm, driving those elbows back. Fantastically well done. We're just going to go up a little bit further and we'll turn around, taking some of the city views. And again, those who joined me at the Edgbaston Reservoir, we do use this route on a Sunday morning for our 10k. We go out, we start from the reservoir, we go out towards the Vale, the Birmingham University campus, and then we come back, and that makes our 10k. And it's lovely in the mornings. We have, you know, some great views, and hopefully when we're back to normal we can get back onto our groups and enjoy that, Simon, eh? Yeah. So we started at the Port Loop, which is just to our right on the camera, but we're going a bit further because we've still got 5 minutes to go.
You only have 5 minutes still to go, and don't forget to keep taking nice, deep, steady breaths because your body needs more oxygen than usual while you're running. So just make sure you're getting plenty deep breaths and keep moving.
Right, Simon, I think we might turn around from here then, yeah? Yeah. Let's go. The runner go past. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a gorgeous view. Sun setting over the canals of Birmingham. Who needs Venice, eh?
Both bridges, Taz.
Okay, so yeah, this is a double bridge. It's a bit of a test for a newcomer, but as Simon is a keen runner who's done this before, he's going to go up, power up these two hills. So anyone who's new to running hills, remember, keep your posture tall, use the elbows, drive those elbows back further than you would do as you're running now. You really need to push those elbows back, and you need to lift your knees a little higher and then land on the balls of your feet, as Simon's going to demonstrate now as he powers up this double hill. Show us the way, Tom. Well, and then he's using a little recovery here, recovery down the hill, onto the second one now. He's speeding up. He's going to drive those elbows back, and he's really pushing up those knees higher. Amazing, well done. the bridge. Well, there you can see the city ahead. Back live, apologies, we lost the signal there, but Simon's already back down the court loop. He's got a few minutes to go, so those who've been watching, this is week 7, run 3 of the Couch 5K. Simon here, running for me, stepped in. He's got 1 minute and 38 to go. Back to our start point. Keep going. We just lost the signal there temporarily, so I've started again, Simon. Keep going. You've got about a minute to go. You're back at the start point. Done really well, paced himself. We've done a nice big loop in the 25 minutes of running. So apologies, yeah, when we are out cycling, we do lose the signal. So if we've lost you there temporarily, apologies. Doing our best to try and put the live viewing, make it possible. 1 minute to go, Simon. Sprint, he's going for a sprint. That's a long minute sprint, that is good. He's speeding it up for that last bit. It's whatever he's got left, he's using it up. He's going for it. He's listening to Joe Wiley. He's doing what he can. He's going for his sprint. I can't keep up with him. He's going so fast. He's coming back to where we started. He's done really well. Brilliant. And then soon you'll hear Joe Wiley. And he's done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Amazing, well done. You've just run for 25 minutes. You can now begin to slow down. Can I just congratulate you on what you've achieved so far? 25 minutes non-stop running.
25 minutes,
you,
Simon.
6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, what you've just achieved, you would have laughed. You would never have thought it possible.
Yeah,
Maybe you
just
would
use
have
any
done,
of
but
these
you know,
loops,
whatever.
keep
You should
walking
feel
around.
really
5
proud
minutes.
of yourself. As ever, we'll end this with the usual brisk 5-minute walk. Just a nice little warm down for you. This is very important. You should feel really chuffed with yourself, really, really proud. If this is your first run of the week, then you need to complete 2 more runs, don't forget, before you move on to week 8. So you have to do 3 runs in total at the end of this before you can progress. For now, just keep up the brisk pace. Keep on going.
Brilliant, Simon. Just using all the paths here. He's going around. He's making sure he's doing that 5-minute brisk walk to cool down. Very important. We don't stop immediately after doing exercise. So you're cooling the body down in the right way. And then later on we'll do some stretches as well. Help you with your static stretches, yeah. So very proud, Simon, and we're very proud of you. We're proud of the viewers. And anyone who's going to join in later, tomorrow, whenever you view this back, good luck on your run. Enjoy it. Enjoy the views, taking the views, and remember, go steady and make it enjoyable. Yeah, make it something that you will enjoy and look back on fondly, and remember the time went out for that 25-minute run and I explored the Port Loop and the Soho Loop area. Good, Simon, keep going. Find yourself a nice spot in 3 minutes where you can do your cool down stretch, yeah? The sun's still shining down on us. We've had a lovely run.
Cool down, mate.
Yeah.
How much longer?
So we've got 2 minutes 55 seconds.
We'll back to the sun then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, maybe 5 minutes, and that was, you know, we're at a real slow pace, looking like 15, 16 minutes a mile.
Yeah.
Really slow. do more and more running, extending my distance, get my breathing on, and obviously the right trainers help me out a lot. So I use quite a lot of New Balance stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone prefers their own. You know, there's a lot of different shoes out there, styles and shoes. I prefer New Balance.
Yeah, so Simon has got his New Balance on today. You can see they got a good level of support. More of a neutral shoe, I can see. And he doesn't have any sideways rock on his ankle there, because I was watching him as he's running. So he's more of a neutral gait. You know, and he's got good footwear. Really important that you could invest in something. And if you don't, just go out to your local shop and find a decent pair of trainers that will help you, give you that support you need when you're running on different terrains as well. So today we've been mostly on flat ground, on tarmac and the towpath, but sometimes we use gravel, sometimes we pass through other trails as well. So it's important to have something with a little bit of grip if you're going to do some trail running. But for starters, for newcomers, we always say start off on a flat ground, start on pavement or grass, somewhere where it's equal, feet are landing steady on the ground and there's no chance of a twisted ankle or anything. So yeah, really important, Simon.
I will say, if you do feel anything, any strain on your knees,
yeah,
ankles, stop. Don't push it. If you listen to your body, feel that pain, stop.
Well, really good advice by Simon here. And Simon, you've got about 40 seconds, so let's go up to where you're going to start doing it. Yeah, let's go around here and we'll finish. And Joe Wally will do the sign off, and then we'll go on and do our cool down stretches.
So just go round and round.
Yeah, that's fine. You can stop here now. Real. Okay. So, Simon, sum it up. How was it?
Like I was saying, yeah, loved it. Anybody that can't run, that's a poor excuse. You can run, just take it nice and steady at first, and build yourself up to it. Like I said, I originally weighed 21 stone, got down to 13. Had a load planned for this year run-wise, but obviously it's COVID, couldn't do it. But yeah, anyone can run. If you can't run, walk. No reason why you can't try and get yourself fit in this time. But yeah, come and join me on Facebook. If you're anywhere on the Vale at 6:30 on a Tuesday in the afternoon or the evening, come and see me. I'll give you some tips, help you out, or come and even join us on a walk or even a run.
Yeah, brilliant. So there's your virtual medals there, Simon. Yeah, I hope you can see that in the camera, guys. So week 7 run 3 done, virtual medals there on display, and we're gonna skip on to week 8 next week. So come and join us Wednesday and Friday next week, as we will be doing week 8, which is a 28-minute run. So one-off 28-minute run, and we're nearly there, guys. It's nearly the end of the Couch 5K. So while we've been in lockdown, we've learned a new skill. We learned to run, and you've gone out and you explored your new areas. So that's great. You know, great for you to take away from this time together. So I'm going to hand you back to Simon. He's going to do a static cool down and something that he may use for his runners. And remember, every run leader does it in a different way, so there's no right or wrong way. As long as you follow the static stretches at the end, holding them for about 15-20 seconds is what we generally say. So over to you, Simon.
Okay, so everyone who did take part, congratulations, well done, very well done. So first thing we do is we're going to take 1 foot 1 step forward. I'm going to bend the other knee.
Let me go back so they can see that properly. Yeah, so there you go.
Place your hands on your bent knee. I'm going to raise those toes to the sky, and you should feel a stretch in your calf. Hold it for about 20 seconds. Okay, take 1 step back, and the same again the other side. So we take 1 step forward the other leg, bend this leg, hands on the knees, and point those toes to the sky. Again, hold it for about 20 seconds. Then we'll come back up nice and slowly. We're going to come feet roughly shoulder width apart, and we're going to take it down to the floor. If you can touch the floor, even better. Full straight or pull all the way through your calf up the backs of your legs. And we're going to take it over to the left foot. Touch those toes if you can. Again, hold for about 20 seconds. centre, take it over to the right, go for about 20 seconds again.
It's really important that you do make time for these static stretches. I think they're more important than the warm-up really. You can always jog for a few minutes, 5 minutes to do a warm-up and get you started on your run, but it's after the run when you need to do these static stretches.
Take it back to centre. We've got nice and steady exercise. We're coming up, feet together. I'm going to come to a full stretch. Grab the tips of your toes.
So on his tips of his toes, you can see he's doing a full stretch. I'll move back so you can see it properly.
Again, hold it for about 20 seconds. And we're going to come down, back down to feet. And if you've got something to hold on to, we're going to take your leg up to your back of your buttock and hold tips your hands onto your laces and pull that leg in. If you want to feel more of a strain, lean forward and push that leg out. If you do it without holding on, even better, but I can't, so I'm glad this is here.
Good find there, Simon.
And again, hold for about 20 seconds. And bring it back down. Same again. Want to go a bit more strain, more of a pull. Push down. Push that leg out. Again for about 20 seconds.
So Kieran's watching. Kieran, we mentioned you earlier, so I hope your ears weren't burning. It was all good things though.
Next one is if you want to, I know Taz showed you last week where take your leg cross and bend down, which I can't do for my balance at the best.
Yeah, so
Pull
he's using
something, and pull that leg in.
Brilliant, yeah.
And then slide down for the strain on the back of your buttock around to your hip. If you want to push that heel on that knee down as well, you can.
That's great. There you go. You got an alternative there. Finding that, use that as your support. Rest your back onto it. Stretch out that glute muscle.
Again, hold for about 20 seconds. Change leg.
Brilliant. So Simon's feeling that on his glute muscle. He's stretched both sides.
What we're going to do, we're going to get your arms and just push out. Nice exercise of breathing as well. Keep that breathing as well. Bring the whole back, bring that heart rate back down. Getting your breathing back under control. And push it back in. Push your arms out to side. And then we're going to bring your arms in and give yourself a big hug and pat on the back. Well done.
Fabulous.
And that's my stretching done, cool down stretching done.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
So let's lean this here. So just want to thank Simon for coming out today. We've tried to keep our social distance. We've tried to show you how week 7 run 3 looks like. We've ran it for you. Hopefully you run it as well at home. Join in, take part. Remember, let's enjoy this experience. Share your selfies with us if you want on the Active Wellbeing Society page. Any comments that you've got for Simon, put them in the comment section. He'll get back to you. As a qualified run leader, he knows what he's talking about, so he can give you sound advice. And also, apologies once again for today's lack of signal. We've had to cut out, I think there's 3 times. We'll try and put this video together in one video for those who are viewing back. So apologies, sometimes technology, we can't get the best of our technology in there, especially down the canals where we lose signal. So once again, thanks for bearing with us. And any final words for our viewers?
No, so like I said, you'll follow me on Facebook, Simon Downton. Any questions, please ask me. If I can't answer them, I know plenty of people that can do. Taz, Sally, yeah, but please ask any questions. Like I said, I started out as a beginner. And when I say a beginner, I mean a real beginner. And now, I'm loving the running, loving the half marathons, loving the marathons, loving the 10Ks, and obviously inspiring and helping other people as well. But if you want to come and join me on a Tuesday on the Vale, please do. 6:30 every Tuesday, and I'll be there without fail once this obviously COVID's over and the lockdown's over and done with. But yeah, please follow me on Facebook and ask any questions I can for you.
Brilliant, thank you. Signing out here
very
from the
much.
Port Loop. We'll see you next week, Wednesday. It's week 8, run number 2. So before that, on Monday, please do go out and do run 1 of week 8. Follow it on the Couch to 5K app. Download the app, it's on the link. Download the app free. Get your 28-minute run in first, and then we'll join you on Wednesday and Friday for 2 more runs with us, the Active Wellbeing Society and the Big Run Project. Signing out. Thank you. Take care. Have a good evening. Bye.